It's gotta be better
In my
than...
heart and mind,
Oh, here we go.
I always return to Atlantic Island Park.
Where's Mr. Bear?
I haven't seen Mr. Bear, Callum. Stay in the car. We'll go and ask information.
Bro, you just gonna leave your kid? Mr. Bear, like... Is Mr. Bear like a stuffed animal, maybe? Oh my gosh. So we're just gonna leave our kid in the car, huh? It's perfectly normal. Alright. See what we gotta do here. I don't know what all we need to search for, or we just go straight in.
Attention, patrons. The park is now closed. Please make your way to the car park at your earliest convenience. Employees prepare the park for shutdown.
Alright, so I guess we've been at the park. It's closed. But our stupid little kid left its bear somewhere, so we gotta go find it. I guess. I don't know. Hey, you. Whoa. Okay.
What?
Why is she scared? What happened? She's been smoking that shit.
Lorraine. Lorraine. Don't blame yourself, Lorraine. People lose things all the time. Take a deep breath and think about the last place you saw your son's teddy bear. Hey, stop! I think your boy just ran into the park. I'll unlock the gates for you.
So it is a teddy bear. And our kid just ran into the park.
Callum, where are you going?
Over here.
Okay. There's that little
Something
brat right there.
special about the entrance to an amusement park. A line drawn between the real world and the world of whimsy within. On this side, the apathy of our everyday lives. And on the other, anything we might dare to dream. It's no wonder Callum ran back inside. I wouldn't want to leave either.
Attention, employees. The park is now closed. Have a safe journey home.
Bro, fix your light, man. Why can't we run up the escalator?
Oh God.
Okay.
The park. What happened here?
Oh, now we can run. This park looks like shit. Like, why does my kid keep running off?
You can't catch me.
Come here, you little shit. It's your fault. Kid has no discipline. Carrie Killian is Satan's whore. All right, then. My name's not Carrie. My name... What was my name? It wasn't Carrie. I forgot what it was. Keep hitting these save points. Examine shoe. What, my shoe? Oh, that shoe.
Stop, Callum!
Over here.
Okay.
I think this belongs to Callum.
Callum. Why'd you take your shoe off? Callum, we need one of those little elastic, like, tethers that you put on your kid at the zoo.
Chad the Chipmunk, huh? Just a drunk guy in a suit.
Chad the Chipmunk, worst in class. Chad can't even seem to pass. Chad gets angry, likes to fight. Chad is beaten every night. Chad will have a dead-end job. Chad will die a useless slob. Okay. Sounds real nice. Restroom. You go in there? No? Handwritten note.
What's this?
Are you going to make me read it? All right. Purchase the land on Solomon Island. For a pittance, I might add. Whatever old Archie Henderson did to the locals, just the mention of his name had people slamming doors and locking shutters from the moment I arrived on the island. My lawyers had arranged everything in advance, but the realtor still had to come and deliver the keys to me personally. He took it upon himself to offer me another warning. I don't know what you're planning to do with this land, Mr. Winder, but the soil here is bitter with a curse carried from the old country. Old man Henderson, he did terrible dark things. The land remembers, sir. I dismissed him shortly afterwards, mostly amused by his pathetic attempts at warning me off. I have a great vision for this place, and the will to see that vision through to the very end. Atlantic Island Park, the name is perfect, and I cannot imagine it being anything else. This is the start of something amazing. Okay. Meanwhile, our kid is further into the park while we read random notes on benches. I hear something. Nope. That didn't sound friendly.
Callum, stay where you are.
Where is he?
Come on, Mommy.
What are we get on the boat? Is there anything over here? No, just a different way. All right, let's get in the Swan. Like, where's the kid? Why did the kid not wait in the Swan? I'm so confused on what's going on here. I may just be wasting time. Maybe I was supposed to go up that road. I don't know.
Near a great forest, there lived a poor woodcutter, his wife and his 2 children. A boy named Hansel and a girl named Gretel. They were very poor and had very little to bite or sup.
Heard that story.
What will become of us? The woodcutter asked his wife one night. I tell you what, husband, we will take the children into the thickest part of the forest tomorrow
No,
and
what's that?
abandon them there.
Why is it so dark?
No, my wife, I cannot do that, said the man. Then we will all 4 starve, you fool. Hansel and Gretel overheard their parents talking, and Gretel began to weep. Do not fret, Gretel, Hansel said. He crept out of the hut and gathered white stones from the ground to fill his pockets.
Okay.
The next morning, the woodcutter leads the
more.
children into the forest. Before they leave, their mother gives them a slice of bread and warns them that they will get no more food that day. Clever Hansel leaves a trail of white stones behind them as they pass into the woods. When their father leaves them, the children wait a while, then follow the trail back to their parents' house. After receiving a thorough scolding from their parents for getting lost in the woods, the children are sent to bed without any supper. Hansel tried to sneak out and collect more white stones, but found that the door was locked. "Tomorrow I will take them into the woods myself," the wife told the woodcutter.
What's going to do with my kid?
In the morning, their mother gave them a slice of bread and led them deep into the forest once again. Hansel broke his bread into pieces and left a trail of breadcrumbs to lead them safely home.
How long is
But
this ride?
hungry-eyed birds snatched up the breadcrumbs and his trail was destroyed. Abandoned by their parents and unable to find the trail home, the children wandered in the forest for 3 days.
All right.
The children stumbled into a clearing with an exceedingly strange house. Its walls were made of gingerbread, and its windows were panes of clear sugar. Hansel, desperately hungry, ran forward and began to nibble on the walls.
They must have been high on acid or something. Doing shrooms.
"Nibble, nibble, little mouse.
They're going to start eating the walls.
Who is nibbling at my house?" An old woman emerged from the house, sniffing the air and peering around with cloudy eyes. "Oh, you dear children, who brought you here? Just come in and stay with me. No harm will come to you." But Hansel and Gretel stayed back, for the old woman reminded them of their cruel mother. "Come, children, don't be afraid.
I don't get this
something
part.
for you." The old woman offered
Something
them
better
two
happen.
Enormous
Why are we on a swan listening to the story of
Children
Hansel
took
and
them
Gretel?
and began to eat. "You see, nothing to fear here. Come inside," the old woman urged, and the children, still licking their sweets, followed.
Never take candy from strangers. Oh, shit.
Once inside the house, the old woman
What was that?
changed. She stuffed Hansel into a cage and put Gretel to work, sweeping and cleaning her hut. "Your brother will make a good mouthful," the old witch told Gretel. "Once he is fattened up, I shall feast upon him."
I like how the narrator does all the voices.
Time passed, and poor Hansel refused to eat, fearing the day that the witch would eat him. The witch, for her part, grew impatient. "Today I will cook and eat your brother, Gretel. Climb inside and light the oven." But Gretel pretended not to understand. "I do not know how. Where is the opening?" "Fool," the old witch said. "The
Yeah.
opening is here." And she moved.
Atta
to
girl,
show
Gretel.
Seizing her courage, brave Gretel gave the witch a shove, and the old crone tumbled forward into the oven. Gretel slid a large iron bolt over the door to the oven. Gretel freed her brother Hansel, and together they lit a fire beneath the oven. And though she screamed and begged, the children sat by the oven until her screams had stilled, and the witch was cooked.
Did they eat the witch?
And
I don't
then,
remember.
Because even children can't survive on sweets, they divided up the body of the old witch and ate her.
They did. I don't think that's how the story goes. Okay. So we rode the swan. Yo, what are you doing? What are you doing, swan? Now you keep looking ahead, man. You keep looking ahead. All right, when does this ride stop? Can we stop? Can I get out? Stop. Going out. Yeesh. Okay. So, Hansel and Gretel, huh?
Hansel and Gretel. I used to read it to Callum when the electricity was shut off. Those poor children. The whole world against them. The forest, the birds, the old witch, even their own parents. I used to imagine that Callum and I were the kids in that story. Not mother and son, but brother and sister, hand in hand against the unkind world. We were always hungry, looking for our own house made of candy, looking for the sweetness that could take the pain away. Hunger leads people to desperate, terrible places where the tree branches reach like claws.
Okay. So she relates to Hansel and Gretel. Okay. Cool. Like, my kid probably went this way, and then I rode the swan ride.
Another accident. This place.
How did all this happen with, like, just... Hey, it's the bear! Despite the constant interruptions of work, Atlantic Island Park will be opening on time. The governor is booked to cut the ribbons, so the only real question is whether we will have any customers. I'm not truly worried. The customers will come out of simple curiosity. I deduced what was needed from the banned writings of Archie Henderson. It's astonishing to think that a resonance of positive emotions can be used to fuel such a process. Henderson himself chose to use negative, and that caused some of the taint that still lingers in this place. I will not make his mistakes. Very soon, I will know this has all been for nothing. Okay. That looks like a teddy bear to me. We found it. We can go home now, kid. Like, is that not the bear? Ugh, of course. Can't get to it. All right, we're still going.
Stay where you are.
Just a random stay where you are? Wouldn't even know where the hell he is. What is that? It looks like a octopus or something. Like an octopus ride.
This old thing used to make the blood run to my head. Make me dizzy.
Examine report.
The guy just snapped. Those poor kids.
Do you want me to read this? Eyewitness report, Atlantic Island Park incident. Officer on duty, Sheriff B. Bannerman. Witness name, Norma Creed. Statement. We were waiting for our turn on the ride. Frank, me, and the boys. This fellow in the chipmunk suit is making an ice carving while people took photographs. Lawrence wanted to go over to him, but I've always been a bit wary of those suits. They give me the creeps. It's silly, I know. Anyway, the chipmunk man, he was carving and picking away at the ice. And at first we thought he was making some animal like a tiger or a lion. But as more and more ice fell away, when you first looked, it was like a human face smiling out of that block of ice. But the more you looked at it, the more you saw that there was something not quite right about the proportions. Something unnatural that made your heart begin to beat just a little faster. Like you were prey and that thing in the ice was a hunter. That's pretty deep out of an ice carving. Like, calm down. What's her name? Norma? Calm down, Norma. But then these teenagers walked up, and one of them made a face at the carving and said something rude to the guy in the chipmunk suit. And then, well, he went berserk. Well, he's wearing a chipmunk suit for a job. Of course he went berserk. For a few moments, it was chaos. Everybody was running away from the guy who had one of the teenagers on the ground, and he was stabbing with, oh my God. He was stabbing the teenager with the ice pick. And blood was spraying, and people were screaming, and And Frank and I had the kids, and we were dragging them away as fast as we could. And the last thing I saw before Frank dragged me away was that the eyeball of one of those poor kids had landed on the ice sculpture, making the horrible creature look more or less alive. All right, I apologize, Norma. That was kind of messed up. That's pretty... It's pretty intense. Kind of dark. What we got here? Do we go on this thing? Nope. Anything in here? Increase speed and decrease speed. Why do I even want to mess with the speed? It's only giving me the option to increase speed. Go faster. All right. Let's walk all the way around this thing first before we start. It looks like you go that way, and then there's another place over here you go. And I'm sure there's another one on the other side there. I'm gonna walk all the way around though. That's where we came in, right? Came in that way. All right. So we'll just go to the first one. Go through here. Yo, examine Polaroid.
Oh, I remember this.
Why is there a random photo of us just like sitting on a bench?
Treachery hides in thoughts. Treachery that lashes like a whip and scars our insides. The first time I saw Callum, my thoughts betrayed me. I looked down at this wrinkled, red, bawling thing and I thought, is that it? We build our world from expectations, and the world that I had built for Callum was no different. He was so real, so there, and so far from my expectations. And they shattered, and as they fell in pieces, that one treacherous thought became a new foundation. All of the love that we shared, all of the warmth and goodness that followed, built on a single, traitorous thought.
I think I know what happened already. I'm going to go ahead and call it right here. It made us believe that they had just left the park and that she had to go back in to find a teddy bear. Guarantee you, this chick's crazy. She was there the day all this went down. Her kid died here, and she keeps going back. I'm just throwing it out there. She thinks she's looking for Callum. There's no Callum. Callum's dead, I guarantee you. All right, let's... Oh my gosh. A lot of reading. I thought working in the park for summer would be a lot of fun, but the end of season here really drags. There aren't many tourists around, and so most of the staff spend their days standing around gossiping. And most of that gossip is about Chad. Was it the Chad? I mean Steve. See? So there's no Chad, there's Steve. Even I am starting to call him Chad, and I went to school with the guy. It's that goddamn sweet. In the beginning, it was a laugh. Steve in local Lush adds Chad the Chipmunk, child-friendly mascot at Atlantic Island Park. Lock up your daughters and all of that, but the more he wears that suit, the weirder Steve is getting. At first, it was little things, like refusing to change out of the suit at work and taking it home with him every day. But then I saw him at Susie's Diner, still wearing it, and it wasn't even a work day. Some of the staff complained discreetly to the park management about the smell, and I saw him walking and talking with Mr. Winter one day, but nothing seems to have changed. The suit still smells like a carcass whenever Steve walks by, and apparently Steve has picked up some new skills since the last time I saw him, puking up in a gutter outside Cycle Station, because he sure as hell can carve a mean ice sculpture. Those shapes he makes in the ice, though, they give me the creeps. Steve came by the booth today, and he just hung around for a while. I couldn't really tell because of the suit, but it seemed like he was just staring at me, sizing me up, eye fucking me. Whatever he was doing. I asked him what he wanted, and he just stood there, not saying anything. Eventually, I called my supervisor, and when he came by, Steve wandered off. My supervisor told me to put everything in writing, so here it is. Also, I quit. I don't want to see that chipmunk suit ever again. Laura Hinman. So, Laura was getting eye fucked, huh? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Whoa! What was that in there? Something was in there. Can we move? Okay, I didn't think we could move yet. Alright, let's keep going. There was a figure, and after all of that, you would figure that it was like the chipmunk suit. But it wasn't. Oh yeah, kid's dead. Kid's definitely dead. The way she's hearing the voices like it's right next to her.
Constant crashes and 80s music. I guess it floats someone's boat.
Okay. So, bumper cars. Can we go... what about this? No, don't need that for anything. Let's go through here. Here's a way in right here. Yeah, this park's been closed for years. I'm pretty sure that our character needs therapy. Oh, I forgot we can sprint. Is there anything with any of these cars? I like bumper cars, man. I haven't ridden well, I'll take that back. I liked them as a kid. I don't know if I would like them as an adult. It always smelled funny because of the electric thing up top. Still looking for that teddy bear. So they say. Oh, there's something right here. What is this? Accident report. Employee's name, Francis Dufresne. Any kin to Andy Dufresne? Time and date of the accident, incident 25th of October 1976. Job title, the department laborers working on the crane. Supervisor, lead person, Richard Stapleton. Witnesses, Lawrence Creed, Michael Edgeworth. Brief description of the accident or incident. During the transport of the bumper cars into the arena, one of the straps attaching the load to the truck came untied, causing a cascade of bumper cars onto Francis, who was standing directing the driver. Francis was crushed by the weight of the cars. This is a dangerous park, man. Describe any injuries caused. Francis was killed. That's an injury, all right. Did the injured employees see a doctor? No, they're dead. They saw a coroner. It says, yeah, if yes, did you file an employer's portion of a worker's compensation form? Yes. Dexter, the truck driver, claims to have seen someone on the back of the load undoing the straps. That damn chipmunk. Nobody else reported seeing that. The sheriff has requested that Dexter provide them with urine samples because Dexter was clearly on shrooms. What could have been done to prevent this accident or incident? Double checking of the straps after transit should be mandatory, and drug screenings for all drivers. Have the unsafe conditions been corrected? No. Employer or supervisor signature. Still eligible. Additional comments. The local laborers are very superstitious and this hasn't helped. Some of them are refusing to return to work until we have someone from the local church walk the park and exorcise the spirits. Oh, what? Yo! Hey, calm down. Calm down. That's showing me the way. It's showing me where I need to go next. Basically, the lights are shining on this stairwell. All right, crazy bumper car. We'll go up these steps.
It's a matter of public record that I am a failure as a mother. Once, when Callum was very small, I left him asleep in the car while I ran an errand. Don't even remember what it was. When I came back, the sheriff was standing next to the car, watching my boy through the window. I didn't like what I saw in his eyes. Judgment. He wrote me the ticket without saying a word. Just the scratch of his pen on the notepad. When he gave it to me, our eyes met. I know what you're going through. My daughter, Helen, she just gets some help. Help was a bolt of lightning. Help was 1,000 volts surging through my veins. Help is agony. I'd rather die. I wanted to scream. I'd rather you pulled your gun and shot me. But instead my mouth said, yes, Sheriff.
So she's done this before. She's already got in trouble for leaving her kid in the car before. She just did it again coming into this park. But I'm still sticking with my theory that Callum is dead. More reading. Continually delayed. The incompetence of the builders. The problem is that they are locals, and so they believe a lot of the rumors about what Old Man Henderson used to do here. They grew up on those tales. Every time a bolt comes loose or a wrench goes missing, those fools are crossing themselves against the black magic. Of course, that is why I chose this site over all the other potentials. Solomon Island is a nexus for dark energies, and the thought of all that power just dissipating beneath the earth here, it makes my skin crawl. I called in a few favors back in Brooklyn and got someone at the local academy to see if they had any interesting books about local history. Turns out they do, and it turns out that Old Man Henderson has some pretty strong connections to the Brooklyn crowd. Perhaps something he wrote will help me find the piece of the plans that I am missing. Alright, so Old Man Henderson, huh? Alright, Old Man Henderson. Is he the one haunting these parts? I guess we're gonna go on the Ferris wheel. You know, maybe Callum isn't dead. How would that explain the person, like at the front desk in the beginning, saying my kid just ran in there? If he can see them, if he can see my kid, then maybe the kid's not dead. I'm just walking down here to see if there's anything that we're missing. I don't see anything. All right. So it's another increase and decrease speed. If I decrease the speed, ride the Ferris wheel. All right, here we go. It's like the Swan, so...
I can't get on while it's moving.
All right, we gotta turn it off. So maybe we were supposed to ride that other ride as well. Stop the Ferris wheel. Come on, stop. Stop. Are you gonna stop?
I can't get on while it's moving.
All right, decrease the speed again then. All right, now we're on. Why are we riding the Ferris wheel if we're looking for our kid? I don't know. I have no idea. We're just doing what the game says. It's a nice view.
People come into your life for a reason. Dad used to say that before Mom ran off. After that, he mostly just drank. Things were different for Don and I. When we met, I was sweeping the floor at Susie's diner. He came in with some workers, but he didn't try to flirt or cop a feel like the others. He just ordered a coffee and sat there, watching me. When my shift was over, he offered to walk me home. I don't know how to describe that walk. We talked and laughed and eventually kissed. It felt like love. It felt like a fairy tale. I can't tell you if Callum was made that night or one of the ones that followed, but I think it has to be that night. That one perfect night. Don and I moved in together, but then, well, he died. According to the supervisor, his safety harness failed when he was working on the top of the Ferris wheel. Don was there one moment, and then gone.
Okay.
Sometimes people leave your life for no reason. I was 3 months pregnant with Callum. Fairy tale fucking over.
So her baby daddy died on this Ferris wheel. She's got a lot of trauma at this park, it sounds like. I've got a question. If we stopped it and got on, who started it back up? Oh shit, there's somebody there. There was somebody there at the controls. Y'all saw that, right? Anybody see that? Am I crazy? Don't answer that. You saw them, Jaybird? I thought so. Okay. All right. I can't go this way. I gotta go back this way. Do I go to the right or to the left? Is there like a certain way I gotta go? Oh, there's a roller coaster. We're here at the Ferris wheel. So if we go to the right, there's a roller coaster. Let's go, baby. Let's go see what the roller coaster's all about. I mean, that's the only thing I can ride at these parks anywhere is roller coasters. Well, and the Ferris wheel. I get motion sickness too quick at amusement parks. Yo, what is this? What the hell is this? I don't know. Doesn't look good. Take roller coaster ticket. Okay. She's having a vision or something. Freaking out so I can't sprint.
A lot of people idolize their children. You hear them talking about their kids and just the way they talk, their fucking voices make me want to vomit. My angel likes to read, and little Johnny is so good on the piano. Fuck those people! You give up 9 months of your life carrying them, you traumatize yourself giving birth to them, and then you spend the rest of your life as their slave. Wiping asses, mopping a piss, feeding them.
What?
Little life-sucking monsters who take and take and take until... we all go insane. Any parent who pretends otherwise is just dishonest. That's called choice supportive bias. I am honest. Callum really grinds my gears, and he owes me everything. Everything. It served the little fuck right if I just abandoned him.
She's not really selling motherhood very well. Holy crap. Mother of the year right there. Got that right. Oh my gosh. Dude.
I always wanted to ride this one. Never got around to do it before.
Oh, we can sprint again. Whenever she's talking or freaking out, you can't sprint. So then I forget to sprint. Whenever it's time to sprint again. All right, roller coaster ride. Let's go. She sounds great.
What do you want?
We need
OC
to talk
delightful.
about Callum.
Welcome
What
to
do you
the
mean?
stream.
What have you done to him?
That's insulting. You and your boy are everything that this place doesn't want. The antithesis of what we stand for.
Where is Callum?
The poor child. He tried so hard to do what he was taught. He even left you a trail of breadcrumbs. But the park is just so hungry.
Tell me where my son is.
The witch has him now. Has both of you. No happy ending here, I'm afraid.
Just leave me alone.
Fool. You always were.
Yo, what's about to happen? Whoa. Holy crap. This kid has to be dead. All right, read page. It works. The calculations and adjustments worked. The transport and storage mechanisms seem to be flawless. What a wonderful day. If only these people knew what they were feeling. And so what if a few people leave the park at the end of the day feeling dour? So what if the children are more scared than excited on the roller coaster? This could be the doorway to immortality. And such doorways open only to those who have the will to find the key. All right, we got a flashlight.
The witch awaits.
The witch awaits.
Come back!
Follow the breadcrumbs.
Follow the breadcrumbs. We've been at this park so long, I would like breadcrumbs, because
Callum has bruises on his arms.
probably getting
Finger
hungry.
marks. Someone has been hurting him. I've asked him, demanded really, to know where he got the marks. But he doesn't want to answer me. Something has scared him into silence. He doesn't dare talk. He's been changing too. Something sinister lurks in the darkness behind his eyes. I catch him staring at me at odd moments. In the night, he tosses and turns and cries out words that I cannot understand. When I try to soothe him, he snaps and bites at my fingers. I think he wants to talk to me. I think he wants to tell me.
Yo, this chick's
They
crazy.
are watching him every minute of every day. They are whispering to him in his sleep, changing him. They are taking my baby away from me. I can't save him. There will be pain. But I love him, and in the end, he will understand why.
I think we need to ride the Octa thing. You think it's his mother he is scared of? So do you think, Jaybird, do you think the kid's alive and it ran into the park to get away from its mother? Is that what you're saying? The gate closed. Yo, who closed the gate? Not cool. Not cool. Can't be locking me in here. I have been listening to her. Yes, I am. But I'm thinking her kid died on the day that this part got ruined, maybe. And that she's lost her mind because of it. And she's kind of doing like a Bruce Willis Sixth Sense type thing. I don't know. Like,
The whole town was shocked by that one. Never found out who did it.
yesterday evening, visitors to Atlantic Island Park were shocked and horrified by the discovery of a dismembered corpse behind the cotton candy stand. According to the local authorities, the corpse has yet to be identified. However, they have confirmed that the remains appeared to be those of a child. The corpse was discovered by a group of teenagers from the Innsmouth Academy who noticed a pair of ravens tugging at something just out of sight behind the shack. Nathaniel Winter, the owner of the Atlantic Island Park, has released the following statement. It is a true tragedy when something like this occurs, I'm assuring. Especially in a place that was designed to bring forth happiness and joy. The staff of Atlantic Island Park offer their condolences to the family and friends of the victim and will cooperate fully with authorities to help bring this case to rest. The Solomon Chronicle will provide daily updates on the story going forward. All right, we're going to head to the left here. What's that noise? What is that? Anything back here? How do I use the flashlight? Is there like an inventory thing?
I'm not playing anymore, Callum.
Keep them away from me.
I can help you, Callum.
What are you scared of?
This isn't a game, Callum.
Mommy, I'm scared.
What is this? It's like...
Poor bastard. Who did this to him?
So we found a dead person. I can't get to that clown over there, though. It won't let me go any further. Oh my God! Bless America. Ah! That's the chipmunk suit. That was cool, huh? Yeah. It's back here. So I picked up a flashlight but can't use it.
Callum, where are you?
I wonder if calling Callum is a mechanic I'm supposed to be using and I'm missing it somehow. Because if you hit the right button, the right click on the mouse, it calls Callum. What is this? Take pills.
These are mine.
She has a tattoo for Dawn on her wrist. Whoa. I told you she's on some shit. Are you better off than you were 4 years ago? Say no to graffiti. Your mother. Not safe. The league. Can't even read it. What? Something fat pig. But his daughter's hot. They spelled daughter like D-O-U-G. That's my name. Let's say Leroy. What does that say? That's it. Did I say Leroy? No, that's destroy. Leroy. Destroy reality. Fuck gravity. Fear the boogeyman. Stop picking your nose then. Okay. Don't believe anything they tell you. Dude, this is kind of trippy. Get out of my way. What kind of pills did she take? This all became a lot more interesting after she took the pills. Yo! Turn around. Okay. Oh, all right. What is that? Looks like a table or a bed. Is this where the dead body was? It is. Okay. Why do you want me to turn around? Oh my gosh. That's a bunch of teddy bears. Here, Callum, come pick out a teddy bear so we get the hell out of here.
Don't touch me.
Don't touch me. Okay. No problem. Pickled punks. It's a pickled punk. My goodness. I guess we're leaving. We're getting out of here?
Oh God, no.
Well, game's over. We died. Thank you guys for coming. Where am I now? Oh. We passed out and woke up finally. I'm guessing I go back this way.
The park is a collage of contradictions all of its own. Millions of people die every year in car crashes, and the park has little cars designed specifically to simulate that action. Hear the children scream with joy. In the sideshow alley, you can walk away with 15 cents worth of mass-produced Chinese teddy bears, while a grinning carny pockets your hard-earned $5. What secrets lie beneath the sullen waters of the lake? The tears of jilted lovers, the soiled condoms of illicit affairs, the clotted blood of the lonely suicide. And the face of the witch looms over it all. I always despised her toothy grin and warty nose. I hate that sparkle in her weathered, watchful eyes. I think Callum is waiting for me. Inside.
What? This is the entrance. We haven't been everywhere yet. Alright, so if this is the entrance...
It's easy to get lost here.
So we have been to House of Horrors. We've been to Tunnel of Tales. We didn't ride the... Octotron. I want to go there and see if we're supposed to ride it. We've been everywhere else. We did not ride the Octotron. I want to go down there and see if I can ride that. You know what? I don't think I did anything at the House of Horrors, though. This is House of Horrors. I didn't go in here. Yeah, I didn't go in here. Let's go in and see what's up. loading screen. Oh, now we got a flashlight. It lets us use the flashlight. Like, the game uses the flashlight for me. Like, I can't use it whenever I want to. Read this page. Done. Atlantic Island Park has closed its gates. A jeering throng of townfolk gathered as we hung the heavy iron padlock on the gates. Small-minded fools, scared of what they don't understand. My machines lie silent and dejected, but I am not beaten. I've sent my wife and son back to Boston. I have retreated here to the House of Horrors. Yo, is somebody in the House of Horrors? Is that kind of what that means? It's the damn chipmunk. Oh, what? There's something over here. Guess not. Thought something came up for me to do. Like, maybe not. Little wolf. Nathaniel Winter. Okay. Hello. You son of a... Okay. Wasn't a bad one. Wasn't a bad jump. Do anything here? No? Okay, that's the thing that we saw in that one little window earlier. Nope, no flashlight. Stay lit. Nothing to read there. Okay, I thought there was gonna be more stuff to read. I will say the stuff that they're having you read a lot, but the stuff that they're having you read is actually fairly interesting. Yo, hello, 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 hello. What was that? Okay. We're still going. What's up with these generators? Can I not turn these on and get some power going in this place? How would I have navigated this place earlier without a flashlight? Right? I mean, there's red lighting in here, but if I would have came in here earlier... It had me so focused on following the kid earlier, though. Now I have no idea what the hell I'm doing. What's over here? Anything? No. Okay. There's so many places to go. Usually a single chair just sitting in the middle of a big room just means some shit went down somewhere. Maybe I'm overthinking that. More letters. Can't read them, though. All right. Going this way now. All right. Oh, God. All right. Let me take a drink real quick. All right, we're good. We're good. Moving right along. Not a ton of jump scares in this game. Look, I'm setting myself up by saying that. There's been a couple of small ones. Nothing like the last indie horror game that I played. That, not the Gen game, but the one before that I posted on my channel. Man, that one has some good ones. Hello. All right, so if they're laying on the ground, they're gonna pop up and scare you. I don't even know. Okay. All right, there's a door opening.
One little duck went out one day.
Is that it? Are we done? Oh, we're going further down into a basement. Okay. All right. Let's keep going. Oh, we can... Oh, it's locked. There we go. Now we're getting into the mechanics of a horror game. Usually means we got to find a key somewhere, right? One of these doors is going to be unlocked. Where'd my flashlight go? Examine. Nightmare Circus. What's that at the bottom? Q. I gotta keep in mind, like, in case we need a code for something, keep in mind that this has a Q on it. Nightmare Circus by Coma. The circus burns to the ground on opening night, killing dozens. The owner is put to death by an enraged mob of townfolk just as he shouts out a curse. Now Raven, a dark-souled wanderer, comes to the ruins at dusk in search of his missing mother. Let the show begin. All right. Is that her and Callum? Which you want to bet? Which you want to bet it's her and Callum? Where's the damn flashlight, man? Come on. You're doing so good giving me a flashlight.
After they let me out, they gave me Callum back and sent me home with a handful of breadcrumbs. Home, bittersweet home.
Let her out.
I barely recognized it. Where there had been color and light, there were shadows and regrets. Where there had been warmth, there was a bone-deep coldness that never went away. I tried my hardest to keep the ghosts at bay. Don, watching from the dusty corners while I tried to teach his son to read. My father, coldly assessing me and finding me lacking. I devoted myself to Callum and did the things that they told me. It will get better, they said. Every day will be a little better than the last. I'm in the woods now, lost and afraid. Things never got any better.
She said after they let me out. I bet she went to a psych ward. What do you want to bet? And she said Don's watching her. Don's watching her teaching his kid how to read. That's Callum, but Don died before Callum died. After multiple attempts to collect payment, we regret to inform you that your service has been disconnected or will be disconnected shortly. Please do the following. Make the payment listed on your last bill. Contact us, and we can arrange payment plans so that you can immediately be reconnected. If you believe this is an error, call us to discuss your options. If you're unable to make payment, please contact your local welfare office to discuss a placement for you and your loved ones. Winter in Maine is cold and brutal. Don't face it without electricity. Okay. Another book. Shocking True Story Hunger. True Story of the Donners. On April 16th, 1846, a group of covered wagons began a 2,500-mile journey to California. Is that Oregon Trail? Just 8 months later, they found themselves stranded in Sierra Nevada. Good beer, by the way. Mountains with very little to bite or sup. What? It was to become one of the greatest tragedies of the westward migration that the world had ever seen. Now, our panel of Donner experts have uncovered compelling evidence that the families were forced to resort to cannibalism. Oh, gross. In order to survive that terrible winter. In this never-before-seen expose, read about how the Donner children were forced to eat their brothers and sisters in order to survive. All here in the pages of this shocking true story. You know, this is kind of messed up, but if I can make it through Outlast 2, I can play this game just fine. Is that a C for Callum? That looks like you could probably get in that, right? Rubik's Cube. Anything weird about it? Nope. Sure would love it if I could use my flashlight. The wilting. That was a Q on this one too. So I guess that really doesn't mean nothing then. Or mean anything. With this novel, Susan Anscombe cements her place as one of the most important science fiction writers of a generation. The wilting, a solar flare, has struck the Earth. Millions of people are uprooted from their homes. A young meteorologist searches desperately for a way to stop global overheating. An exotic dancer named Chance O'Hara is the key to saving the world again. Dynamic, exciting, bombastic. Everything we've come to expect from an Anscombe novel. Chance O'Hara is back, and you better believe that she is bigger, better, and bolder than ever. So a stripper is the key, huh? Examine drawing. I love you from Callum. I knew this was like Callum's room or something. Had a feeling. It's all his stuff. Why is Callum's room in the back of the Hall of Horrors? Guess it'll all be answered soon. There's like a kitchen back here. It's like we were transformed to like this house. Examine wrench. Okay. What's special about the wrench? I've seen several wrenches. This is the only one you've let me examine for some reason. Dude, this is a dark kitchen. Something's going to get me here. All right, let's see. What else is over here? Open the refrigerator door. Ooh. Mystery meat. It looks like chicken quarters, but from the book that we just like kind of looked at about cannibalism, there's no telling what that is. Let's read the shopping list. Milk, cheese, bread, butter, corn, potatoes, apples, fish sticks, Drop off Callum, electricity bill, fix faucet. Ooh, so the faucet is leaking. And this is right here. Can we use it to fix?
Where is my boy?
Hit the wrong button. Can we use this to fix the faucet? Guess not. I don't know. It won't let me move with it. What's up with this drawing? There's a lion and a giraffe. A monkey. Alligator. That door's locked. Am I going the right way? Did it already come this way? No, I have not been this way. I've not seen the TV. Read a letter. Miss Mallard, as we agreed in our meeting today, we consider you fully recovered from your illness. This letter is official notification that you are considered sound of mind and body, may return to work at any time. Told you. Told you. I knew it. It's not like really going out on a limb to like make that assumption though. Please note that you should discontinue any medication that you have been using, dispose of any remaining medicines. If you feel at any time that you're suffering a relapse, please make contact with your local physician immediately. Wish you continued good health. Dr. Spencer Dunwich Medical. Alright, so she ain't crazy no more. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. You are not healed. Another letter. Lorraine's our name, I forget. I received your letter, and I'm quite surprised you ran off with your father all of those years ago, then disappeared off the edge of the map, and then when I finally tracked you down, refused to answer any of my letters. And now you write to me asking for help. I have another family now and another life. Your father was a horrible man. I regret the years that I wasted with him. I loved you, I truly did, but every year you grew more and more like him. You were his girl, never really mine. Still, I would have fought for custody if you hadn't run away with him. It broke my heart, but I needed to go on living. Can't let you back in my life without picking open old wounds. I'm sorry, Lorraine, but I just can't do it. Maybe one day it'll be easier and I can meet Callum, but not yet. I'm not ready to forgive you. Please don't contact me again, Karen. Her mom, I guess? Oh, I remember one of these. I had one of these. I had several of these. You put your feet on this thing and you bounce. And you're 7 and you try not to break your neck. At 7 years old, bouncing on that thing. Notes from overseeing psychologist. Lorraine seems to be suffering from depression that began early in her pregnancy. Our discussions have made it obvious that these episodes stem from the grief of losing her partner, Don, who died about 6 months ago. There are several unresolved issues with her father. After being kept under careful observation, we provided standard treatment for this disorder, including electroconvulsion therapy. That sounds safe. The patient responded and made a rapid recovery. Aftercare recommendations, weekly follow-up with the local physician, mood stabilizers, lithium-based. Discharge instructions. Lorraine has a newborn son, Callum, who was placed in foster care shortly after birth when Lorraine displayed symptoms of disorientation and depression. It is our judgment that Lorraine is fit to have her son returned to her, and as long as she follows her recommended aftercare routine and continues with her medication, we have faith that she will be an effective caregiver. Lorraine has her own housing and her employer, Susie, has said that she is welcome to return to her shifts at the diner. Norma Creed, a local woman, has offered to care for Callum while Lorraine works. It is with this support network in mind that we feel confident releasing Lorraine from this institution. Prescription for Zoloft that can be filled at Flagg's Pharmacy in Kingsmouth. She has been advised to start with a 10 milligram dose and then, based on the advice of her doctor, to increase the medication as needed. Norma Creed was the eyewitness to the chipmunk person stabbing a kid, a teenager. So I wonder if Callum was the one with Norma when that happened. I don't know. God, another notice. Our inquiry into the estate of Mr. Donald Williams, so Don, has been completed. We regret to inform you that the primary beneficiaries of his estate, including the life insurance settlement for accidental death, were listed as Rose Williams and Richard Williams of New York State, the deceased parents. Our agency made contact with Mr. and Mrs. Williams and explained your situation, especially as regards the birth of Donald's son, Callum. Unfortunately, they were not receptive to our overtures, and they specified that without any legal proof of a biological relationship, they consider you ineligible to receive any of the monies from Donald's estate. They have asked that we no longer contact them regarding this matter. I understand that this may have a negative impact on your current financial situation, and I hope that I'm not being too forward when I enclose the bill for our services with this letter. That's rough. You get no money. Also, here's a bill. Okay. Another door. We go further down. Even further down. Wait. Wait a minute. How do we get here? This is like a circle. Did I miss something? Yo, Callum. Hey, bro. Get your ass over here, kid. I'm gonna bend you over my knee, kid. Can we fix this sink yet? Oh, the wrench is gone. The wrench is gone. Who got the wrench? Game's definitely creepy and dark. That's for sure. Man, you know, I played a horror game one time, and it just had you loop and loop and loop, and something different happened every time. It's kind of the situation I'm in right now with this. I'm expecting one of these other doors to be open at some point. It's not. I guess we're just going to keep going in here. Yeah, something different's happening this time. There's pills. It's almost like each time we come in here, it's a different day. Yo, that hat is on the ground and now it's bloody. It was right there. Now it's on the ground and it's bloody. More pills. Is this door open yet? No. It is not. Anything new in the refrigerator? Yeah, the meat's gone. Now I hear somebody crying. So now my theory was that the kid died at the park and she went crazy. But I think my theory has changed to Dawn died and she went crazy. And pretty sure she killed her own kid. Of course, we will find out. History of Solomon Island. Yo, that looks like a... okay, it's a picture frame. Yo, that does not look good. There's another letter. Oh, I didn't run away. Dad took me. That's the same letter. It's just torn, and now that's written on it. More pills. Okay. Whew. This is wild. We've spent a lot of time in this area. Now the door's like gone. It's just open now. All right. I don't even know how to get out of here anymore. I don't think I'm supposed to. What is all this crap? Look at this. Please tell me those are dolls. Please tell me they're dolls. This shit's creepy. More pill bottles. Every time I come through here, there's more and more pill bottles. Yeah, Callum's drawings are getting a little darker too. Okay, those are dolls. Good. What is this? Is that Don? My two best friends, Don and Laura. Don and Laura? Our name's Lorraine. Okay, now I'm confused. They look like a couple. They look like they're together. I thought we liked Don. I thought we had the baby with Don. There's a baby in the oven. Oh, God. Hold on, let's get the baby out of the oven first. Ooh. Okay, so that came out of here. Is this... That's the ice pick. Was Lorraine the chipmunk? Is Lorraine the chipmunk? I have so many questions right now. Okay, we're going in here. Hello? Am I supposed to navigate this? I can't see. Bro, I cannot see. Oh, there. Oh, okay. Shit. You know, I have a flashlight. It won't let me use the flashlight. So we're just going to go straight. Oh, there's a door right here. I cannot see. Why is this door even open if it's like... I think it ends right there. I don't know. All right. I'm gonna assume we can't go any further. Oh my gosh. Come on, let me in. Oh my god, dude. Thank you, William, for the new watch. It is nice. Made me happy. Callum. No, that's not Callum. Kid's right. I don't know whose name that is, though. Okay. Let's do it again. Oh my gosh. We're doing this again, huh? I know this is what I'm supposed to be doing because things keep changing and the music keeps changing, so. I don't like the way that music sounds right now. Oh no. Who is that? Oh my god. I don't... There's 3 people. 1, 2, 3. Is that Laura? That looks like us. That looks like me. Oh my god. Oh. Oh. Okay. 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 I liked it better when we were out in the park. Oh. Can I go now? Can I leave? Alright, this is new. This is new. We learned
Stories are told again and again, and from their shape we build our understanding of the world. 2 children are led into the woods. They are lost for a time, but then are captured by an old witch. A child goes missing in Atlantic Island Park. He wanders lost for a time before finding his way into the mouth of an old witch. In the oldest version of this story, the mother and the witch were the same person. I never wanted to be the witch. But I am, aren't I?
Yeah. She's the witch. What is this? Kids broke in today. It's been so long since I heard laughter, so very long. I took one of them. I couldn't help myself. It was fast. The others didn't notice. I liked hearing him laugh, this boy from the academy. I put him on the slab. I tickled him until he couldn't breathe. My machines came to life, whirring in time to his gasp and shrieks. I think it's delightful. The change wrought in me by the machines is not yet complete. There must be other children I can lay on my slab. Gosh. Okay, I know she's done some horrible stuff. She had to have killed Callum, right? Like, I don't know what all she's done, though. Eyes without sparkle. Oh, okay. It's pretty intense. Hansel and Gretel. That's why she like related so much to like Hansel and Gretel. Whoa, what happened? Is this where she keeps all the kids? I bet this is where she keeps all the kids.
Callum? 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 Callum!
Bro, what is on his shirt? What the? Oh my gosh.
Hey, Lorraine. Lorraine. Don't blame yourself, Lorraine. People lose things all the time.
Oh. She was okay.
Take a deep breath and think about the last place you saw your son.
In my heart and mind, I always return to Atlantic Island Park.
I was somewhat right. Her kid was dead the whole time. And in her mind, she went back to the park. That's where she was. That's what... Yikes. Okay. I called it very early that the kid was dead already. But I didn't... It wasn't until later I was like, oh, she probably killed him. She sounds a little cray-cray. She's a little wacky. There we go. That was cool. Thank you guys for joining and watching it. Well, I'm gonna go. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. Y'all have a good one.